Hello everyone, this is Randy here again, another episode of Farm and Simulator 15, and we are playing on the Coldborough Park Farm on the RDAllen farming server. Just myself on it at the moment. And we're planting some wheat, at least I'm hoping that's what's on this field anyway. I did not actually check to make sure, because I did not start planting this field. I'm continuing from where somebody left off here. That is wheat, correct? Yes, that is. Okay. So yeah, as you can see, it looks like someone did a couple times around the outside edge of the field there. Making a right messy job of this, but hopefully it'll work. And announcement here as well. The mod author has updated this map, so there is a new version of the Coldborough Park Farm out. Come on, tractor, straighten out. This tractor might be a little small for this planter. Actually, nope, not that one. What is this planter supposed to have? 180. I think we're a little short of that. I think this is a 95 horsepower tractor, if I remember correctly. That actually pulls it pretty good, surprising. Using the little Fendt 310 here. It has a rather horrible looking dirty texture on it in my opinion. I don't know, those tires just do not look right to me. That's my opinion, obviously. So yes, on FSUK there is now a new version of the Coldborough Park Farm, version 1.2 if I remember correctly, and there's some bales in front of me. Okay. And maybe we'll just plant some wheat around them and somebody can crash into them with a combine. Anyway, I have not updated the server yet. I will probably do that after I finish recording this. I've got to, obviously download the map and upload it to the server and everything. I'm working on doing that as I'm recording this, but hopefully by the time I'm done recording this, I will have the map updated to the most recent version. With the way FSUK works, you cannot download the older versions, so the only version that will be available is the most recent one, and that will be at the moment, Coldborough Park Farm version 1.2. And that bale's going to be a nuisance there. Come on, tractor. Make it a little bit farther. There. Yeah, it looks a little odd when you got part of the field that's already partially growing, or grown in this case in a few spots. And yeah, it doesn't help that I run the server at 5x time. That's usually where I try to leave it. That way it kind of keeps things moving a little bit for the server. That way if I'm not on, you guys don't have to wait forever, for stuff to grow. At 5x time, it should take, it'll actually still take quite a while yet. Probably take a good 3-4 hours for all the crops to grow. From start to finish anyway.
Uh-oh.
Get off the bale. There we go. Hopefully that'll be out of the way enough. No, of course not. Yeah, I'm not sure who made the square bales, but they should probably pick them up. We unfortunately do not have a square bale picker-upper. We do have the round bale one, but not the square bale one, so you got to manually pick up the square bales. Don't believe we even have a wagon to put them on, so... what do we got, 29,000? That might not be a bad idea, maybe to buy one of those. Maybe I'll do that before I forget. Let's see, baling tech, let's get to, yeah, only 12,000, that's not too bad. That way myself, or whoever does pick up the bales, makes a little bit easier time of it. That was the only way to transport them is one by one. That could take a while. If I recall correctly, I think you can put a loader on this tractor as well. I'm not seeing the loader brackets. Pretty sure you could. I'd have to look again. Maybe not. And I should note as well, I do not need one of those out. With the Coldborough Park Farms map, the new version coming out, you should not have to change your save game or nothing. Just putting the new map in your folder should work, I'm assuming. I haven't tried it yet. I'm just making the assumption there. You know, it depends on the changes the map maker made. But normally you shouldn't have to create a new save game over that. Should be able to just drop the new map in and we should be good to go. At least I'm hoping that'll that's what'll happen with the server here anyway. Kinda suck if we have to start over. If we do, I'll probably just, you know, cheat whatever money and equipment we have in. I know we've bought a couple pieces of equipment already. You know, we got this tractor, obviously. Speaking of tractor, I'm still looking at a couple of Fendt tractors to add to this map yet. I've actually got a pack of tractors in mind. It'd be one mod, but it comes with a couple of Fendt tractors in the pack. That way we get kind of like a nice little range of them. Also in the comments, I had a couple people now, I think, told me the GPS mod really isn't needed on this map. I haven't had anybody tell me it is needed, so I think we'll probably look at getting rid of the GPS mod. And like I said, really not that useful on a map like this. You know, for squarer fields or more squarer fields, it's okay. But yeah, there's not much in the way of squareness on this map. You know, I guess 16, 17 there isn't so bad, but yeah, the rest of the fields. Yeah, 15 ain't so bad either, maybe, but oh, got a syncing with data. I will be back when that is done. Okay, and we're back, and we're joined by Timothy. While I, try to navigate these turns here. Yeah, this tractor keeps wanting to go sideways for some reason. Not sure what's up with that. Probably the fact maybe that it's a little under horsepower for this planter. I'm not sure. The other thing is, I would think if it was underpowered for this planter, I wouldn't pull it as fast as what it does. I'm kind of surprised by that. I mean, it's sort of tell there. It's that bale's really caused me to go out of whack. Now we're doing like 10, 12 miles an hour here. That's fairly good. Seems like the way farming sim normally works, if the tractor or vehicle's underpowered, it usually slows it down. Timothy, what's going on today? Planting on field 9. I have updated all the links in the description and mod list, by the way, for the new version of the Coldborough map. So when the mod author doesn't change it again, that is. I'm not exactly sure what changed. I'd probably have to look on the forums. Actual mod itself on FSUK did not say, so I'm kind of curious as to what changed. And I have not taken the time to look at the forum post yet for the Coldborough map, see if something is there. Yeah, like I said, it hasn't changed yet, so... I know one thing I was theorizing about in the comments with, I think it was Parker that mentioned this. It says the pigs are basically worthless, so that's possibly one of the things the mod author fixed or changed. And speaking of pigs and beef for that matter, we do have a couple of them. I'm not sure. Actually, you know what? I'm not sure if we can view them in this. Oh, we can. Okay. Beefs, we got 1. And pigs, we got 3. That's not too bad. I know personally myself, I have not been doing anything with them. I think a couple of other people on the server have been, so I actually have not even been up to see where they are at yet. I'm just guessing from the looks of the map here. If we go back... It's at one of these 2 locations. I'm not sure which one. I think the cows are at 1, and the pigs and beef are, there's pigs, beef, sheep. I believe there's just sheep on this map. I would think. Yes, there is. It's kind of one nice thing about this map. It does come with a couple of things to start with, a couple animals. Kind of, gets you started a little bit. Definitely a lot of crop you can harvest when you first start the game. Not only on the fields you do own, but even the fields you don't own if you'd like. Timothy, are you recording? Nah, probably not. As he looks over to check and make sure his recording's going. And Timothy says, hi, YouTube. Uh-oh, that's going to be a lag spike. Probably doesn't help. I'm actually downloading the FSUK, or the Coldborough map from FSUK in the background. That might not be helping my lag at all. Probably not the wisest of ideas to try there. Probably something else going on though too, because it was playing fairly good. Now all of a sudden it's decided not to. Do we need to combine? That is a good question. 6, 8, and 5, and 2, and... Yeah. 2, 5, 6, yeah, 8 can be. Let's see, did I lower that down? I did. Okay. Do I want to bale field 6? Sure. Actually, I'm not sold any bales on this map, so I'm not sure if they're worth anything or not, but... After a change, I do actually know where the bale sell point is on this map. It's up by the main farmyard there. For those of you who have not seen it, it's kind of hidden in a little shed there. Yeah, this could be interesting with 2 bales here. Oh, I think we're going to lose one. Just an idea here. I wonder if I can get the other one yet. Nope, not that one. I wonder if this will count as a collision. It does not. Yeah, go figure. See if I can do this from in the cab here and read some comments at the same time. What could possibly go wrong? Ooh, I can actually see from the cab here I've actually missed some spots. Oops. You know, if I had to guess, this planter probably actually pulls easier than the smaller one does. Just because this one has wheels on it, whereas the other one is off the 3-point hitch. I have not actually tried that, but that's just a theory I happen to think of right at the moment here. That smaller planter is probably actually worse off on a tractor like this than the bigger one here is. Delcom commented and said, watch where we're going, and some lag spikes. For the Coldborough Park map link, it says the file doesn't exist. Yes, that's because the mod author took the map down there yesterday. I'm not sure why he actually took it completely down. I was kind of baffled by that. Must be there actually is a major problem, I would think, in the map for him to actually take it down. You know, rather than, you know, take it down and put the new one up. It is actually down for, like, about 24 hours, I think, or a day or two at least. The Coldborough map that's out now has only been out for about, I think, an hour, if I recall correctly, the time stamp on it. Nice if we could actually get these bales off of here for a change. There we go, we got one at least. And yeah, Parker replied to Delcom's comment there, let him know that it would probably be available in 24 hours. Yep, that looks like about what it was. Like I said, so it got released about an hour ago. How long have I been recording? Let's see, looks like about 20 minutes. Going on YouTube today? No. Yep, most of my videos all get recorded day prior to being uploaded, so I don't usually record too much in advance, if any at all. Usually not at all, unless I happen to know something's coming up, and then I might. But yeah, generally speaking, I don't record it all in advance. So yeah, the video you guys see was usually recorded the day before, assuming you watched it when it got uploaded anyway. I mean, if you wait a couple days to watch the video, then yeah, obviously, you know, it's been a couple days since I recorded it, but nice if this fog would disappear on the map here. And yeah, for those of you wondering about the Fendt tractor pack I was mentioning there, I believe it was on LS 2015. I saw it. It's probably on some other mod sites as well, but on LS 2015 is where I saw it. It's the Fendt 900 series pack. I think there's a half a dozen or so in that pack, if I remember correctly. Like I said, I got to check it out, make sure the mod is good yet. Want to make sure it's, you know, a fairly trustworthy type of mod. Make sure it works on the server and all that good stuff. And if it looks good, I'll probably be adding that one. I'll make sure I, you know, update all the links and stuff as well for that. Now, aside from the missing parts, we actually got most of this section planted already. Actually going a little bit quicker than I thought it would. I thought it'd take us actually quite a while to plant this, but you know, it helps when the tractor actually moves right along. You know, we're doing, like I said, about 12 miles an hour if that speedometer down there wasn't jumping all over. Probably done faster too if I wasn't overlapping so much. Yeah, I'm glad the mod author started us out with this medium-sized planter here, not the little one. Boy, that little one would have taken forever. Okay, I think this section was smaller than that one. Now that I'm looking at it, I thought this was a smaller section up here, but now that I look at that, maybe not. Okay, this is going to take a while to plant yet. Hopefully I don't, you know, lose all this work when I upgrade the map. Like I said, it shouldn't lose it, but you never know. It all depends on what kind of changes the mod author made to the map. Try not to destroy too much of the crops that have already grown here. Yeah, doing what I'm doing right now, driving across these crops, reminds me, I don't think wither wheels have come out for 2015 yet here. Farm Sim 15. How long am I going to be on? Ooh, that's a good question. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's actually a pretty nice day outside today, so I might be heading out when I get this done. I'll have to see once. Nice to see. Looks like spring might finally be coming. Yeah, pretty much all the snow's melted in the area, except for maybe a couple of like the really big piles. Snow's pretty much all gone. But yeah, it's just remained really cold out. I don't believe I mentioned this either. I probably should as well. Since last time I recorded on the Coldborough map here, I've added the animation map trigger. That is now on the server, so that will be required to join, as well as the OEB's OBE livestock trailer. Yeah, hopefully you guys followed that one. Like I said, I think the mod authors there did that on purpose just to mess with people. It's the OBE Livestock Trailer by OEB. OEB is the modding group. You know, of OEB, I know David Oldfield is one of them. I'm not sure if anybody else, but I do know I do follow David Oldfield on YouTube. Puts up some pretty good content. Does a couple of, occasional mod updates as well as what he's working on. Don't think I've seen him working on anything lately that I recall. As far as I know, I think most of the mod authors at this point are waiting for Giants to release the documentation so they know what everything does, essentially. As far as wither wheels go, that's one mod that if it doesn't show up in Farming Sim 15, I won't be too sad. That is one mod that I really grew to hate in 2013. Yeah, it wasn't so bad if I was the one driving the tractor, but when you let Courseplay drive tractors and hired workers drive tractors, you pretty much just utterly obliterate your field with those wither wheels. Pretty much don't have a whole lot of control over Courseplay or hired workers driving over crops, so... And seeing as how, at least Courseplay, I like to use Courseplay, and I do occasionally use hired workers as well. Yeah, that just didn't fit my play style real well. Probably the biggest reason I did not like that mod at all. Not that it's really a mod, it's actually more of a scripting add-on to tractors and vehicles. It's not really like there's one mod you just drop in and it gives all your vehicles wither wheels. It's more of a mod by mod basis. Anyway, with that, folks, I think we'll call it an episode there. Just remember the Coldborough map has been updated, so make sure you get the download the latest version off of FSUK. At the time of this recording, it is 1.2. Who knows? That could change again. But at least at the time of this recording, it's 1.2. So off of FSUK.com. And all the links down in the description and the mod list should be updated, unless I missed something somewhere. So yeah, with that, folks, we'll call it an episode here. If you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.